Hello folks, this is a quick update on the Invitation of Windblume event. Phase 2 of all the events are out, but this one will be talking about Phase 2 of the Peculiar Wonderland. There's some more challenges that we can complete, and there's a new stage available. This is the Bubble Speedster, which is very similar to the Great Bubble Crash. You pretty much do the same thing. However, there's a little bit of change on the Stepping Stone Antics and the Barrage Minuet. Both of those stages have different patterns now, so I'll be talking about how to deal with those, as well as a GOMZ trick that I talked about in my first video but didn't really show. Phase 2 also replaces the Pyro Regisvine boss with 2 lava churros. I find that Stepping Stone Antics in Phase 2 is easier than Phase 1. Since there's less safe platforms to begin with, there will be less blocks that fall down, so you can just stay in your corner and be within a couple blocks of a safe platform all the time. I guess same advice as before, don't worry too much about the flowers, they give you some extra points, but you don't really need any if you clear the stage. So far, getting over 300 points doesn't give you any other benefits or fighting the boss at the end either. For the trick with GOMZ, you will want to stick meteorites on the outer walls. One meteorite lasts for 30 seconds, so you'll be needing at least 3 of them to stay safe. When the stage begins, go ahead and stick a meteorite onto a wall. Then when you're on top, put another one nearby, and then do the same again for the third one. Once you put a new one down with less than 30 seconds left, you don't need to put any more, you're safe for the rest of the stage. For the Barrage Minuet, the waves in the part 1 and part 2 are different. For part 1 with the dark blue waves, I like to rotate a little bit clockwise every time and find a new safe spot. In part 2, with the light blue waves, I like to dash into the waves. The iframes from my dash will let me avoid taking hits. I also aim upright a little if the waves are very close together. And for the third part with the rings, you can just once again dash through them or jump over them. I find dashing to be easier. If you want to use the GOMZ trick here, then you need to put down a meteorite and get on top. Put another meteorite nearby that you can glide towards. You want to make sure you're always on top of a meteorite in order to bait the bombs to be on top. If the bombs explode closer to the ground, it will destroy the meteorite as well. And that's why you want to be on top of them the whole time. You have to manually do part 3 since the rings will blow up the rocks, but part 3 is the easiest one. Finally, the new Bubble Speedster stage is very similar to the other Bubble stage. You just have 5 lanes instead of 3. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out when you need it the most. When you get near the top, I suggest waiting for the new wave to spawn so you can dodge that and avoid the next wave that's gonna come. As long as you beat this stage within the time limit, you'll get the same amount of score regardless of how fast you clear it. You can use that time to pick up more flowers and increase your score, but that's not really needed. And those are the major changes in Phase 2 for the minigames. As always, thanks for watching and have fun out there, traveler.